Mid-right in forecourt against Rasheed. To the lane, forces contact, missed the shot. Rasheed taps it to Chauncey. Chauncey forecourt, long gun, he got it! The triple by Mr. Big Shot puts the Pistons up 7, and the crowd's going crazy!
But this time, the Spurs would make a stand as the star of the first 2 games rediscovered his magic.
Drives on McDyess all the way in with the left hand, lay it up around the rim and good for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili guarded by Tayshaun Prince. Reverse layup is good for Manu Ginobili as he got to the rim again. Shades of game 1 and 2.
And he looks confident even when he's strutting back down the floor. Manu Ginobili is back.
Riding Manu's resurgence, the entire team came back to life.
Ginobili, left corner, Bowen for 3. His spot, his shot, the best ball movement we've seen from the Spurs in Detroit.
They're beating us on the board, beating us to loose balls. We're taking badass shots. Come on.
And 2 of Detroit's mainstays, Chauncey Billups and Tayshaun Prince, took the coach's message to heart.
Pocket pick by Tayshaun. Down the lane to Ben, scoops and scores. Playing shot clock at 10. He'll blow right by him, get to the basket, finger roll, and fill it up. 6 straight Piston points.
We are tied at 71.
How about this intensity? This intensity is incredible.
This is a decent basketball game.
Well, this is what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Game 5 had developed into the first close contest of the series. The kind of game where clutch players step forward. Players like Robert Horry.
4 minutes left in game 5. A pitch out left to Horry, 8 to shoot. Horry's 3, good from the left. And that ties the game at 79.
A minute and 50 left. Ginobili from the right wing, down the lane, running finger roll, no, but Horry tapped it in.
But with control of the game and series on the line, the Pistons matched every Spurs basket.
He filled it up! I don't believe it!
Well, this one has been worth all the blowouts.
Oh, this has been a terrific game.
With the score tied and time running out, the Spurs would have a chance to deliver the decisive blow that would put them up 3 games to 2.
Down to 7 seconds. Don't wait too long, Manu. Manu's going to drive on Prince. All the way in. Runner in the lane. No good. Follow is no good by Duncan. And there's the buzzer. Tim had a tip in for the game. We are going to overtime. Oh, man. Tim Duncan had the tip in at the rim that would have won the game. But we are going instead to overtime.
All right, it's a tie game. We got a tap. All right.
Bounces to Rasheed now mid-left against Duncan. 5 on the clock. 4 on the clock. To the baseline. He fires. He fills it up.
93-89 and a timeout Spurs.
So far, it's 4-0 in the overtime period for Detroit. As game 5 hangs in the balance. Right now, advantage Pistons.
Jimmy catches it. Robert, you go off of him hard. And DHO.
With the pressure on the Spurs, their leading man was ready. But on this night, Robert Horry had returned to his role as playoff hero.
Off to Horry, right wing, fakes the 3. He's going to drive it inside. Slam dunk, Robert Horry. And the shot is good and a foul on Rip Hamilton.
What a power move by Roberts. Horry. No one's going to block that shot.
Even with Horry's heroics, the Spurs still trailed, but they would get one more chance as the game came down to the final 9 seconds.
This is fraught with tension and apprehension.
I mean, it's the biggest possession I can remember in a long, long time.
Jimmy, you lead. The Manu's going to ice him right here, okay?
Be aware of the slip. No 3-point play.
Horry will throw in.
The player who throws in is frequently the player for whom the play is run.
He comes in on the bounce to Ginobili. Back to Horry. He shoots for 3.
Oh, my goodness.
Robert Horry hitting a 3 on the left wing with 5.8 left. And the Spurs take a 1-point lead.
And Big Shot Bob did it again.
I can't believe that the man can do it anymore. How many bullets does he have left in that gun?
As the ball came back to Robert, he had a look on his face that he could not believe that Rasheed Wallace had left him at that point, and almost had a smirk on his face like, "You're going to leave me open?"
And though the Pistons still had time for a final shot, Horry had already written the ending.
Prince looking inside, finds Hamilton posting up on Parker. Ball knocked away, got him back, puts the shot no good. Rebound tipped out front, grabbed by Bowen. This ball game is over. The Spurs have won game 5.
was probably the greatest performance I've ever been a part of. I'll tell you the deal with Rob. Rob just hangs out the entire game. He does it all season long. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't feel like playing. He shows up sometimes. And then you put him in the fourth quarter in a big game, and he's like, okay, it's time to play now. I've been hanging out the entire season. It's time to play now. And he just turns it on. And as funny as that seems, it's just how it is. He doesn't want to show up. He doesn't feel like playing until it's a big game.
Thank you. Robert Horry will be next.
Just hours after their stirring Game 5 victory, the Spurs came home to a hero's welcome.
I'm glad we can go up to Detroit and get you one more victory. One more victory away from winning this championship. So come Tuesday, we're going to need the same support that we have right now to push us over the top and bring a championship back to San Antonio.
Tell you how confident the city of San Antonio is that they are going to win Game 6 tonight. They have already scheduled the parade for Thursday. That's right, that's when Game 7 is supposed to be played.
The Detroit Pistons, to repeat as champions, they'll have to win Game 6 and 7 on the road, something that no team down 3-2 has ever done in the NBA Finals.
They feel like they're in the driver's seat right now, but they still got to knock us out. You know, we still got a couple rounds left in this thing, just like a heavyweight fight. We coming to work, man. We coming to work tonight.
It's loud, it's wild, it's raucous, and it will certainly be very emotional. But the San Antonio Spurs have some very important business to take care of before any celebration can take place, and that task won't be easy.
Right from get-go. Get out. Right now. Let's go. Here's what we do. Right now.
From the opening tip, the Spurs were trying to make sure there would be no Game 7.
Ginobili for three. That's a Manu Trace. And what a way to start the game.
But a Piston team that had overcome every obstacle for the past 2 years wasn't about to stop now.
Hamilton now he's going to try to drive on Bruce into the paint, pull-up jumper. That shot is good.
The Spurs have it, and here they come, looking for the lead. Ginobili controlling, works on Prince around a Muhammad pick for the top, back to the rim, laid it in.
Unbelievable. Manu weaving his magic.
Well, we definitely have ourselves a ball game. This has been the way I thought this whole series would be.
Phillips fires a three.
He got it way behind the three-point line.
It's possession by possession. It's simple basketball. Nobody's going to be a hero by themselves. Let's do this together.
Parker on the move, left around a Duncan pick. Outside left to Berry. Left corner, Bowen for three. Good. Bruce Bowen right down the pipe.
And this is a one-point game, 82-81. Man, oh man, we wanted drama. We got it in Game 5. We're getting it in Game 6.
I knew it was going to be a tight one here.
The Spurs had the title within their grasp, if only they could tear it away from the Pistons.
Can't get any better than this. Both teams playing with great intensity.
It's all about us. It's not about them. Right? Everybody's ass on the board. Every loose ball, every long rebound, every hustle play we make.
Looking to right to Ginobili. Shot fake on Tate on a drive along the baseline. Nothing there. Dished it away. Swipe by Rasheed.
It's another forced turnover by Detroit.
Outside it goes. The Chauncey deep right to Sheed. Guns for three. It is through. What a big-time basket that was. Have the Pistons come up like men tonight in San Antonio.
You know what we're about. That's what we do. You know, that's what we do. Nobody can be more proud than this. Hey, I didn't tell you I love you guys. Let's go.
Chauncey's got Duncan on him, drives it down the lane, finger rolls, no, but Sheed tapped it in. And there'll be no parade in San Antonio on Thursday. The Pistons put San Antonio away 95-86, setting up a Game 7 for all the marbles.
Good job! Good job!